Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today on this video. This is a mini album that I made for myself. I'm going to put my nieces and nephews and my kids' photos when they were little, and it's a fairy theme. So this is actually the first, I think, fairy theme book for myself. And the papers I used was Primus, Fairy Rhymes, Divine, Graphic 45, Once Upon a Springtime, Butterfly Garden by Pink Paisley, Sweet Nothings, I can't remember where that one's from, and then Bo Bunny's Gabrielle, and then a few other collections out there. So it's about probably 8 by 5, and it is really thick because, you know, I love these big chunky books. I made this about a couple of months ago along with another book. Here's one that I made. It'll be in another video. This one I made for my nieces and my girls, my daughters. And I'll do that one after this if my camera doesn't die on me. For some reason it keeps dying out on me. So let the hubby look at that later. So hopefully this one doesn't die on me and we can get through this. So anyway, I'm only about 95% finished. I was going to put up here where fairies play, but I haven't decided what words I want to use, stickers, or how I want it to look. So I kind of left that alone. I started doing ribbons, but I need to do more and add charms. So I made this like 2 months ago, and I haven't really scrapbooked or finished much because I've got a new job. I'm a store manager now of a retail store. So I've been working a lot, and now the kids are back to school and I actually have a day off. Things are starting to settle down, so hopefully I can get back into scrapbooking. So anyway, so this girl's here is from Divine. Oops, sorry, I don't mean to shake the camera. And I cut her out, and then the fairy wings I use is from Butterfly Garden. It's a butterfly, and I cut it out to make her wings. And then the back is just from, I think, Fairy Rhymes, and then I just inked it up, stamped on it. And these flowers I cut out, fussy cut from Butterfly Garden, and then I put some little fairies from different collections and put them in there. And this is a chipboard from Fairy Rhymes. And here's some bling, and they're starting to fall off. So just a suggestion, don't buy those dollar blings, you know, they just don't stay. So I'll replace that. Get the good ones. Don't, because I went to a scrapbook convention and they had a bunch of stuff for $1, so I'm not going to use that again. Anyway, so that's the cover right there. Okay, so let's go to the first page. That one's a stamp that says Once Upon a Time. And then this is from Graphic 45. And I just put this plastic on here. And I can't remember if you can put a photo behind that. Well, if I wanted to put something, I can. But I'll probably won't. I just love that graphic. Oops, sorry. Here we go. So then that flips over, and then this is some mushrooms I cut out of, I think, Once Upon a Time as a pocket. And then this is from Graphic 45 here. And I also found some poems about fairies on the internet, so I printed those out and I glued them to different places, in different places. Can't seem to talk today. My brain is fried. Okay, let's see. Clip that back on, and then here's this page. Let me back it up a little bit here. Okay, and this is a chipboard from Fairy Rhymes. And then here's some flowers and a butterfly charm, some bling. Oh, that one's coming off too. Okay, and then these are 2 cards. And this says, spread your wings and let the fairy in you fly. Little fairy on top there. Then here's 2 tags that I made. Okay, so they go in here. Okay, next page. here. There's that chipboard for fairy rhymes. And then I found a doorknob, I'm sorry, not a doorknob, a button that I used like a doorknob. And I made this look like a gate, so you open that up. And you could journal in here. And then here's a little pocket. Okay, and then you pull this out. And then here's a little key. Put it there for the gate. And then in the back, oh, this is the one that's from Sweet Nothings. And then there's a little envelope here, not an envelope, pocket here that I have to make a tag for. So that goes in here. Okay, and then here's a tag that also had, I put a poem. I cut it line by line and glued it on there. And in the back is for journaling. Okay. And then this one is a picture, I photocopied a picture of my mom when she was young. And, oh, I forgot her crown. She's supposed to have a crown. She's supposed to be like a fairy queen. And then I put wings on her. And that says wish here. And then this is, you know, the little makeup, the tin that comes in the makeup. So all the eyeshadow was gone. So what I did was I glued paper and then this little fairy, and then I put that that glossy accents over it and glitter. And then I also had these little words, dream, and I glued everything in there and then put the glossy accents in there. Isn't that cute? Okay, so next page. And then this one's just a place for journaling and some photos. Okay, and then this page here, I fussy cut out that little girl, that fairy from Fairy Rhymes. And then I cut out the tree. I drew it and I cut it out, put it on cardboard, and then put those dots to make it stick up. And then here's another little poem. And then here's a little fairy. Put some pop-up flowers. And then these are tags. Okay. And they go in there. Oops. And then this one here, I love that. So pretty. And then I just put glossy accents here to make it look like it's kind of popping up. And I added a butterfly, put glossy accents, and then put some flower here. And then it opens up. And then this is, I cut her out of, I think she's in Fairy Rhymes or Divine. I cut her out and I put her, make it look like she's in the flowers. And then this page here is actually a pull-out. Oh, I hope it didn't stick. There we go. And this is a rub-on that transparent paper. And then this is just a place where I can journal, put some photos. There's that fairy again. Love that fairy. Put that back in here. And all the edges of my papers I inked up. You know, I like to ink everything up, make it look old. And actually also some of the papers I use are I used it before on one of my albums, the Curiosity Shop. It was a the cards where you file cards. Like I said, I can't talk. Okay, and then the next page, love this paper. And then here's a little fairy charm, and then I've got feathers here. And then I can put photos there. Okay, and then this page, made a pocket, fairy here. And this one I made into a little charm. I can put a photo there, and then pull this out. And I stamped that. Okay, and then I stamped a tree there. Butterflies. I love that paper too. It's real pretty. Okay, so that goes in here. What time is it? Okay, all right. Then this was a cherub And I just cut her angel wings out and turned her into a fairy also. And then this paper I inked up, I stamped, added all that in there. Fussy cut her or him. And then there's just a card here. And there's another, where there is joy, laughter, and color, fairies will be found. I'll put that back later. And then this one is from, it says Fairy Whispers. That's from the Fairy Rhymes. I didn't want to cover that up. I thought that was just pretty on its own. Okay. And then this page is that fairy, and I turned her into a little tag, and she flips over, and I can put a photo there. And then this says play, and a definition of play. A see-through sticker. Oops, sorry, hit the camera. And then I put a flower there. Okay, and then you open it up. Here. And then this one has a charm. And you pull this out. Okay, and it goes back in here. Close all that up. I love that page. I think that turned out really cute. At the top it says, don't you wish you could have the fairies day up here? And then down here it says, just laugh and dance and sing and play. Okay, and then for journaling, and then this one's a fairy clock. This is a little, I think this is from Melissa Francis. It says the fairies clock, and it's a little poem about fairies. And there's a clock here. And I didn't finish this, but I'll finish that later. Okay, and then next page. Another from Fairy Rhymes. Just a little card or tag that you pull out. And here's this page. I can put a photo there. And then here's a card. Why do I keep saying card? Or tags. I guess they look like cards. Some lace down there. Okay. And then this one I put tulle, a safety pin that looks old. I think this is from Spare Parts. And then I just put a bunch of charms together. And then she's so cute. Put a fairy there, and then this says Butterfly Garden. I cut that out. And then there's supposed to be a tag or a card here, but I haven't made that yet. So, and then this here is a plastic transparency that I just cut from my packaging. And then you pull this out. Then I can put a photo back there. Okay. And then that's the back part of that. Just pull it out. So there's also, this is birds and fairies and gardens and nature. And then this says spread your wings and fly. Okay, and then here's an envelope that I covered up with paper, tulle flowers, and then there's a butterfly, and then put stuff in here. And here's this page. It's a little, this is from Gabrielle to chipboard. Okay, and then back here, it's a chipboard butterfly and another poem. And then this one is from Fairy Rhymes. It says believe. There's all these are where all the words and definitions is a page of transparent stickers. I can't remember where I got it, sorry. And I just love this page. I can't remember what Webster's Pages. I just happened to find this at the scrapbook convention I went to about 3 months ago. They only had like 2, so my sister grabbed one and I grabbed one. Okay, and then here's the other page. And then these are 3 cards or tags. So if I say cards, you know I mean tags. So I can put photos on these. And journaling back here. Oh, where's that clip? I have to put a clip here so it stays together. Okay. And then here's this page. This one's almost done too. So here's a little froggy ballerina. That's chipboard. And then I just put Just Dance here. And then this is a tag I made. I cut her out of the Graphic 45 Steampunk, and I turned her into a fairy, stamped a crown, cut these out of the Fairy Rhymes, and then it says it's good to be the queen. And then here's just some tags here. Okay, and then this last page, oops, this is chipboard from Bo Bunny Gabrielle, and then you can put something here. There you go. All right, and then that's the last page. All right, thanks guys. All right, watch my next video with this one. Bye.